I don't even like the word tomboy. I don't go around calling myself a tomboy. I'm way worse than a tomboy. Just for saying now. I've definitely had people try to mess with like that in the early days. I think it was like one of those things where they realized it was like completely out of the question at some point. But I feel like if you don't know I'm a lesbian, like in the first 5 seconds you lay eyes on me, then, you know, unfortunately for you, you need to go out and have a cocktail once in a while because, I mean, yeah. But anyway, I just don't care, you know? It's just, it's part of who I am. Like, I mean, I don't think people introduce themselves as like, hey, I am heterosexual, I sleep with a lot of women. I am homosexual, you know, I sleep with a lot of women. It's just not, you know, who cares? I've been traveling the world a lot. I mean, I get, you know, letters from women and people in, you know, even men in like Russia and Turkey and places like that, you know, Iran, and, you know, and that's incredible that the people can like, you know, say that I helped them in any way, because it wasn't not on my agenda to do, but it was not like, that's not when I got into music. I was like, let me spread the word about what a complete lesbian I am. How's that? You know, I'm just being myself. Like, you know, I was lucky enough to grow up in a country where this could come to full fruition, and I'm pretty aware of it, you know. You know, and a lot of people can't, you know, and I feel for them, and I hope that, you know, by me trying to be myself as much as I can, that it helps, because, you know, I love diversity. I want people to be themselves. I want the manliest man who loves to be with the most feminine women. I want him to be happy. I want, you know, whoever. And I don't really care, you know, what you do like that. I think you just should be like more accepting about other people in general. Hey CBC Music, I'm LP, and this is called Jam or Not a Jam. Are you a jam or you're not a jam? I mean, figure it out for yourself. Nah? It's like rain. Oh man, of course. Yeah, it's a jam. I mean, you know, the whole, unfortunately you have to think about that whole thing about how it's not the true definition of ironic, but you know, I do that all the time on tour. I'm like, it is like 10,000 spoons when all you needed was a knife, you know? You're just like, never can find anything you want. So yeah, this is a jam, and it's great. Alanis doesn't get more jam than that. Of course this is a jam. I know these guys. Those guys. Yep. I'll be with you, girl. I feel low. It's dope. Yeah. Yeah. I love me some Cracker. Oh my God, total gem. KD. Yeah, I mean, she's amazing. One of the best singers ever, I think. So yeah, total jam. Katie Lang. She has like a timbre in her voice that's just so emotive and so rich and special, you know? And like if you see her sing it live, you're just like, wow, you know? It's just like she's like, you know, a special vocalist. So I don't know, this song is very, it's an earworm of sorts, you know? It gets in your head, for sure. It's been 1 week since you looked at me, cocked your head to the side and said I'm angry. Oh, the 90s. So cute. 3 days since the living room. I realized it's all my fault, but couldn't. Is this Smash Mouth?
Bare Naked Ladies.
Oh, Bare Naked Ladies! Oh. Sorry, Canadians. They're like, what a dumbass. I can see this guy's face now. Yeah. The guy that always was like kind of smiling. Yeah. This is not really my thing, but I like it, you know what I mean? It's cool. I wouldn't like go like, yo, this is a jam. It's just fun. Have a jam. Side jam. You know, they were the first rap. No. That's what people say. They started rap. I wanna live. Oh my God. I don't even have to jam all day long, Neil Young. He's a king. This song will be around in 1,000 years. It's these expressions I never give. I was trying to make a parallel between a relationship and how it's almost like the planet, how like you can, you know, you're like, yeah, it's fine, we'll just keep going. It's like, it's cold, we'll just keep, how's it gonna end? It's not gonna end, I mean, you know, we got time. We'll just keep destroying it. But like you wanna forget that you're destroying it, or you wanna pretend you're not destroying it, and you know, you forget that it actually has a finite amount of crap that it can take. The first version of it was very minimal, you know, and then we added like the gospel aspects and the bigger, you know, because the producer, Mike Del Rio, wanted it to possibly cut through all the noise out there, the chatter, you know. And at first I resisted, but then I was like, okay, let's like try it. So we did, and you know, and then it's like, it's gotten synced a bunch of times. It was on Orange is the New Black, and apparently it fits it perfectly. I haven't seen it yet, because for some reason I'm like holding off. I'm like second episode of that season in, and I just keep like saving it. I don't know why. I'm just super honored to be part of like a show that like is so well loved, and also, you know, obviously for the LGBTQ community, manages to, you know, promote the agenda.